All over the world, numerous amounts of crimes happen in seconds. Some willingly partaking, and some unknowingly. But we will never stop spreading the word until the criminals are captured.
Students at Eastport South Manor High School, they're being disciplined over racist video that was posted to TikTok. You can see it here. And we're learning that it's not the first time something like this has happened. Our Kevin Vesey joining us live from outside the school with the very latest. Kevin.
And Doug, we now know of at least 2 separate incidents at this school that involved racist and derogatory videos. So one of those videos first appeared back in September. The other was first seen over this past weekend, and that video contains a long list of ethnic slurs. Hey. We can't let you hear most of what's said in this 15-second TikTok video, but trust us, it's vulgar. Teenagers in an Eastport South Manor High School classroom seen dancing to a racist song, which features a long list of slurs against black people, including the N-word, which is said several times.
This is beyond inappropriate, and these things just really shouldn't be out there.
The school district sending out this letter to parents today, writing, "The district immediately conducted an internal investigation into the matter, and the students responsible for the video have been identified. Per our code of conduct, the students involved are now facing the appropriate, strict disciplinary action." It's the second time in about a month they've sent a letter like this. On September 22nd, the principal alerted families of a different video, writing, "The posting included an explicit and derogatory song dubbed over a video originally created by our student council." The principal says the person who posted that video was not from the student council themselves.
And the fact that it happened twice, it's not a coincidence.
Georgette Greer-Key with the Brookhaven NAACP says more needs to be done at the school to prevent something like this from happening again.
The school issued a statement that they are investigating, but I think the problem is bigger than that.
We were alerted to the video by the family of a mixed-race student who's new to the school and who they say is constantly bullied because of her ethnicity. Her uncle, also a civil rights attorney, went to the school today to get answers.
It's supposed to be an environment that is safe and nurturing, and there shouldn't be bullying or harassing.
Now, in that letter that was sent out to families today, the district said this type of material does not reflect the school community's standards or expectations. However, Doug, the family of that teenager, says that she really hasn't been getting enough help from the administration over the bullying that she's endured.
Wow, that's a disturbing story for sure, Kevin. Has the district given any indication what kind of punishment these students may face?
They have not, only saying that it was a strict punishment that they're facing. However, that civil rights attorney who you heard from, he's saying that the district should be more transparent about.
First off, let me say, they'll do anything to protect their own. And when I say that, I mean as far as any business will do anything to protect their own. There is certain stuff that never hits the media in a situation because they pay the media off. Some stuff they can't hide from the media, but there's a lot of stuff when situations happen and situations take place where that company pays a lot of money to keep certain things hush-hush. Okay, if you're going to talk about it, don't say this part. And it's just so crazy because money really rules the world like that. And I personally know because I have worked in hotels and things have taken place and they always hide it, or it didn't make it to the news because of this, or if it did make it to the news, then certain things were left out, not the whole story was told. And then in some cases there were some things that some news stations are like, nope, we're reporting on this and we're telling everything. It's very rare that you find that, but there is a lot of cases like that, you know. We don't want your money, we don't want none of that, this will be reported. So in this case, I feel like something is being hid. Maybe not, but that's just how I feel. I feel like maybe it did come from someone, from the student council. When it originates from the top and trickles down, that's when it's a problem. When kids are born, they don't know nothing about races. You could put a 5-month-old baby with another 5-month-old baby, have one black, white, have one whatever. And they play together all the time and they grow up together. When they get about 5 years old, they're still going to be friends. It's only what your child hear inside the homes. When they hear these parents talking and doing racial slurs and making racial slurs and saying, oh, she ain't black enough. Y'all heard what they said. It came from a mixed girl who had been bullied because she wasn't white enough to fit in, or she wasn't black enough to fit in with the blacks. That bulliness come from home. They hear their parents talking because these are kids old enough to know better, regardless of what's going on in the world. And see, another thing they hid were the strict discipline. Why hide it? It must not be that strict if you have to hide it. You should have been a little more open to tell. If the shoe was on the other foot and it was some black kids bullying a white kid, they would have blasted it all up there, saying exactly what punishments were ahead for the kids. Look at this, what it say? This has to be racist. The creator who created it said, exactly, that's the point. Ain't no kid sitting up there talking like that. That's an adult behind that screen. This shit is getting real old out here. At the end of the day, you need to be happy with who you are. I'm sorry, I can't help if you hate yourself. I don't care what race you is. You should never want to be another person, ever. Because everybody is put here for a special purpose and we can't help who we are. We cannot help who we are. I love being black, I'm not gonna lie. And there's a lot of people who want to be black. We're not going to get into that discussion. That's a whole nother discussion for another day. But at the end of the day, y'all don't want what it takes to be black. This comes with a lot of backlash. This comes with a lot of hate for no reason. And it's sad to say, and then people be like, oh, here they go. I'm black, talking about I'm black. No, this shit is serious. This is not a fucking game. This is not a joke. I'm not going to sit up and talk about some shit and just be throwing my race out there because, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, this shit is real. Be happy with who the fuck you are and stop hating on the fucking next. And I don't give a fuck if it wasn't a black person, it's a white and a versus a Latino or Asian. Whatever, be happy with who the fuck you are. Everybody is special and created different. We are all put here to be who the fuck we are. We all have a purpose. Stretch your shit. Look good. You know, fix yourself up, whatever. But if you black, you can't be white. And if you white, you can't be black. If you Latina, you can't be fucking Asian. If you Asian, you can't be Puerto Rican. We are all different and diverse for a reason. Until next time, on Crime Stories with Nina, #CSWN. As we continue to pray for the healing of this nation and let God rule and reign, we won't stop fighting. Because most of all, we want justice.